Harrison Barnes, you're listening to 3-Point Conversion.
Kilster's The Athletic. Evan, you guys had 68 points in the paint tonight, but what kind of changed in the fourth quarter for you guys, specifically in the paint?
I feel like we were trying to create certain things, and we got a little stagnant and stuff during the fourth, but I feel like we played a pretty good game overall. We just didn't shoot the ball as well as we could have down the stretch and stuff.
This last stretch of the season, there's 20 games left, and JB talked about yesterday just small details being an important factor in this. What do you take away from tonight as in that process as you guys really focus on this stretch of games?
You just got to continue executing throughout the whole game, execute down the stretch, and then on defense as well. No personnel, and get out the shooters, and protect the paint as well.
Tom with his AP. Evan, how challenging and then frustrating is it to deal with Jokic when you double down on him, he's going to make the right plays, you got to watch him as a scorer and all the things that he does?
He's a great player. It's definitely challenging. We just got to trust our system, our defense system, and roll with it. He's going to make some good plays, and you just got to keep going.
Chris Fedor, Clinton.com. Hey, Evan. We've talked a lot throughout the course of the year about you guys late in games. What is it going to take to turn that around when it isn't working the way that you guys want it to?
I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job throughout the season. We're still a young team, so it just takes experience overall and just learning from our mistakes as quick as possible. And I think we've been doing that so far, and just continue doing that and get better at it.
Darius was talking in the locker room about how they changed some things defensively against you in the fourth quarter, but also they have a responsibility to keep you involved even when that happens. Do you have to shoulder some of that too and say, hey, I've got it rolling, get me the ball, be more aggressive, things like that?
I try to stay as aggressive as possible throughout the whole game, and that's just how the game goes sometimes.
Danny Cunningham, ESPN Cleveland. When you're not as involved in the fourth quarter as you were throughout the rest of the game, is that something that frustrates you?
I just try to stay involved in the game no matter what's going on. Either rebounding, pushing the ball, assists. No matter what it is, I just try to stay involved in the game.
There were certain points tonight when you were defending Jamal Murray. How comfortable are you when you're starting to defend more wings and smaller players than you have in the past?
I'm very comfortable with that. I just use my size, use my length. I feel like I'm pretty good at sliding, and so I'm pretty comfortable with that.
Darren White, 9-2 for the fan. You guys were so dominant for the first three quarters in the paint. You had 60 points, just 8 collectively in that fourth quarter. JB had mentioned it. That's something he would have liked to see you guys stay with in the game. Just what's the conversation like in that fourth quarter? Is that something you guys are cognizant of?
We knew that we wanted to attack the paint the whole entire game, and I feel like our pace and stuff just slowed down a little bit in the fourth, and we didn't get in the paint as much, so we didn't have shots in the paint like we wanted to, but overall, we just got to execute and do that better next time.
I know that obviously the final score, the result, not what you guys wanted, but just playing in that type of a game against that type of team, 24 lead changes, I think 13, 14 ties, but just how much fun is it to be in that type of environment and kind of have a slugfest going back and forth like you had?
It's a lot of fun. Definitely coming back playing a good team like that. First game back from All-Star break, so it was fun to go out there and get it back rolling. And we have another one tomorrow, so we got to focus on that.
Last question by Evan. I'm Damar right down here, but Evan, you obviously bring it every single night, but tonight you really brought it. Is going up against a guy like Nikola Jokic who's an MVP candidate kind of be a little bit of an extra oof to kind of go out there?
A little bit. I just go out there, try to post game the same no matter who's out there. And it was my night. I was rolling early and just try to keep it going.
And I know you seem like a guy who lets your game speak for itself, but do you feel like you should be in a conversation with guys like him, like as one of the league's best big men?
I mean, I feel like I'm a good big man. I just go out there and do my job, like you said. I let other people determine all that.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks.